for being here. I'd like to welcome you to this exciting ceremony that we're having today here in Lamar. And to begin our ceremony, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Tim Newman.
Well, good morning. Good morning. We couldn't have had a better weather morning, could we? I looked at the forecast this morning, and the weatherman said it was going to be in the 70s. So it's not quite there yet, but it's a whole lot better than this past week. So thank y'all for being here for this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful occasion. I am so thankful to the taxpayers in Darlington County for having the recognition to improve education. And this is the start of that process. As we know, the Darlington-area elementary school started a few months ago, and this is our groundbreaking for the Lamar-area elementary school. Again, this is a facility that is K-4 through 5th grade. It is a $20 million project that we have on the table, as well as the other two projects that we have. I'd like to recognize a few folks that are with us today. Our board members, Board Chair Mr. Jeffords, Mr. Delane, Mr. Govan, Ms. Hassler, the Mayor of Lamar, Ms. Darnell McPherson, and folks from the district office, our local schools, and our local community. Again, thank you for being here for this wonderful occasion. And again, this is the start of what we hope to see a lot in the future. Again, if you look at the news now, you understand that education is going to be the factor that changes communities. As far as business attraction, as far as revitalization of our communities, it all starts with the education community. I can tell you that Darlington County is not sitting around waiting for it. We are moving forward. We are doing everything we can to do what's right for our children, to give them the best possible education and the best facilities to do that in, and that's for all children. So not only should we have facilities that give space for our children to learn in, to give us the air quality that new buildings offer, to give us light, but also the technology that's available that gives access to the world, and then also just where children feel safe and good about where they are and the space that they're in. So again, this is a monumental day for Darlington County. I know it won't be the last one. I think we're just getting started. We are talking about plans for the future for Darlington County, and this is just the start of it. So at this point in time, I would like to let our board chair, Mr. Jeffords, step up and say a few words.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everyone here today. This is a great day for Lamar. It really is. I want to say thank you to everyone who voted for our referendum. It took a lot of people working very hard. Ms. Knott's very instrumental in helping us get this done. We always appreciate what she does. Retired principal of several years. But hey, we're all in this together, and we want Lamar to prosper and grow. This is just, like Dr. Newman said, this is just the start. And having this school here, coming into Lamar, there'll be a showplace for Lamar. I think it'll help us grow economically. Why won't people move to Lamar? You can buy a house here much cheaper than you can in Florence and around. And I'm just proud of this. I really am. And we're looking to do other things in the county. Like I said, this is just a start here. Our mayor here, I know she wants us to grow. And she'll come up here in a few minutes, maybe say a couple words too. We'd appreciate that. And I can't thank all of you enough. It's just one person does not do anything. It takes a team effort to make everything work. We got a board, I think, that's very committed to education and growing our facilities, having the best facilities that we can. And you know, it always takes money, but we're doing what we can with what we have. And thanks to all of you we do have the $20 million to do this school, the Hartsville School, and the Kane Elementary. So we're all proud of that. So we're asking for you to continue to give us your support, and that's what it takes. It's easy to tear things down, but we need to build things up.
Yeah.
So let's all do that. Let's work together. Let's make Lamar the best town it can be, and let's make Darlington County something we can be proud of. This I-20 corridor out here, there's no reason in the world we cannot have industry out there. We've got the interstate system there, and I know Dr. Newman, he's pushing that. We all are. And if we can get some good industry there, jobs in Lamar, I want Lamar High School to have 400 students there in the next few years. That's what we need. So with y'all's help, we'll make that happen. Again, thank all of you for coming, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Any comments from our other board members? Come on up, Mr. Delane. This is Mr. Connell Delane.
Miss Fran Knox, good morning. And the rest of she had Brother Jeffrey and I for lunch and breakfast and some suppers back when we started on this project in 2015. It's a long road ahead of us, and we knew that. We knew we had to cross a lot of hills and go around some curves and make some things happen. But we proceed, and this is where we are today. We want to thank everybody for going down that road with us. It wasn't easy, but the public support us. Nice to have a good-looking building, good-looking people in them, but we got to do what we need to do inside the building, and that's for our kids throughout Darlington County. Our buildings throughout the county is not getting any younger, and we have to have foresight to make sure that we get on board with Dr. Newman to trying to correct this a little at a time. But as Mr. Jeffrey say, this is a showcase for Lamar and the entire county. So with that, again, thank you very much for everything that you have done, and all our administrative support and all our contractors and everybody else for working with us to make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Delane. Also, like to recognize our architects, Goforth and Brown, for being with us. There we are on the back row, but we appreciate you guys for the designs that you're doing, as well as Brownstone Construction, the project management, and folks from Brownstone are with us today as well. Thank you for being here. Ms. Darnell McPherson, if you would you like to come up and say a few words?
I really probably need to defer to Mrs. Knotts because it seems like she is a real mover and shaker in our community. Let's give her a round of applause. I know one of the things that she's done for our schools is made sure our children wear uniforms. And every time I see Mr. Govan, I say something about all the children need to be in uniforms. We know what the research says. He says, we can't do that because the parents have to decide. I said, but you're the school board. You can make those decisions. But nevertheless, that's my soapbox. It really is a great day for us here in our community. And we thank the board for their leadership. We thank Ms. Knotts for prodding because, you know, you've got to have that sand in the oyster shell to really make that pearl. So we're really looking forward. I think Mr. Jeffrey spoke quite eloquently to our vision for our community and what it's going to take. It is all of us working together, and this is certainly, Mr. Delane, a showpiece, and we thank you all so very much. God bless you all. Come back to Lamar. We've got the best barbecue in the county. Backyard barn barbecue. Thank you.
Well, as you've heard, this is a Darlington County School District project, but I want to take just a minute to talk about Lamar. I've been working a lot with the Economic Development group in Darlington County as well as the Progress group, and my comment to them has been, where is the exit on the major freeway in Darlington County? And it's in Lamar.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense to me, instead of people driving 2 exits up to go to all those nice restaurants, that we start seeing some growth down in the Lamar-area. That helps all of Darlington County. Any businesses that we can attract to Darlington County, wherever they may be, brings dollars into our communities. And so I do think this is the start of having not only the community and showcasing the community, but as well as attracting businesses from across the country that may be looking at this area. And again, we're trying to partner with our business community. It's not just about the school district. It's not just about the local entities. It's about business too, because business is what's going to drive all of this for us. I also want to acknowledge our faith-based, our ministers and pastors that are in the crowd. We couldn't do this without you, and we need your support. Because, again, the next people that are closest to our children on a regular basis are you. So we want to make sure that we continue to work together to do what's right for all of our children. So, again, thank you so much for being here. And I believe at this time, Ms. Childers, we have a plan to do something with hard hats and shovels.
Yes, sir, we do. If I could get our board members.